What if the upside down was real? Imagine a world that exists right next to ours. A dark mirror of reality where every street, every building, every room is exactly where it should be, but twisted, decaying, and inhabited by creatures beyond our nightmares. In Stranger Things, this place is called the Upside Down, a parallel dimension where the laws of nature bend and contact between worlds opens doorways that should never be opened. But what if this isn't just science fiction? What if quantum physics and cutting-edge theories suggest that parallel dimensions might actually exist, right alongside our own reality? Welcome to the science behind the Upside Down, where the impossible meets the plausible. The science of parallel worlds. Can other dimensions actually exist? According to modern physics, the answer is a resounding maybe. In the quantum world, particles behave in ways that defy common sense. An electron can be in two places at once. A particle can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. In the 1950s, physicist Hugh Everett proposed something radical, the many worlds interpretation. His theory suggested that every quantum event splits the universe. Both outcomes happen, but in separate parallel universes. Think about that. Every decision you make creates a branching point. In one universe, you're watching this. In another, you clicked away. In infinite others, your life took completely different paths. A survey of quantum physicists found that 58% believe this interpretation might be true. But many worlds isn't the only possibility. Wormholes, bridges between worlds. Einstein's theory introduced another possibility: wormholes. These theoretical tunnels through space-time could connect distant points, or even connect different universes entirely. Think of space-time like a sheet of paper. To get from one point to another, you'd normally travel across the surface. But what if you could fold the paper and punch through it, creating a shortcut? That's a wormhole, a bridge between regions of space. And some theories suggest they could connect entirely different universes. In Stranger Things, the gateway operates exactly like this. Recent episodes revealed that what characters thought was a parallel dimension was actually a wormhole connecting Earth to another realm called the Abyss. This isn't just creative writing, it's grounded in real physics. Scientists have calculated that exotic matter with negative energy density could theoretically stabilize a wormhole. In Season 5, this exact concept appears. Exotic matter holds the wormhole intact. Science fiction borrowed from science fact. String theory and hidden dimensions. The most mind-bending possibility comes from string theory, a leading candidate for a theory of everything. String theory proposes that reality's building blocks aren't particles, but tiny vibrating strings of energy. For the mathematics to work, it requires extra dimensions beyond the 3 spatial dimensions and one time dimension we experience. How many? Most versions predict 10 or 11 dimensions total. 6 or 7 dimensions beyond our everyday experience. Dimensions so small or different that we can't perceive them. In Stranger Things, Mr. Clark explains this using a tightrope analogy. For an acrobat, the rope is one-dimensional, forward or backward. But for a flea on that rope, there's an extra dimension. The flea can crawl around the circumference. This comes straight from popular science books. We're like the acrobat, confined to our 3 dimensions, while different forms of matter might access hidden dimensions we can't perceive. M-theory, an extension of string theory, suggests the existence of membranes floating in higher dimensional space. Each membrane could support an entire universe. Our universe could be just one membrane, with others existing millimeters away, but in a dimension we can't access. The multiverse, cosmic inflation. There's another way parallel universes could exist, from cosmology. The theory of cosmic inflation suggests that after the Big Bang, the universe underwent exponential expansion. But inflation might not have stopped everywhere at the same time. This creates bubble universes, regions where inflation ended and stable universes formed. Our universe is one bubble, but throughout the cosmos, other bubbles constantly form. Each one is a separate universe with potentially different physical laws. Physicist Max Tegmark classified multiverses into different levels, from distant regions of our universe to quantum parallel worlds to every mathematically possible universe. The inflationary multiverse isn't science fiction. It's a natural consequence of theories with strong experimental support. Could we access another dimension? So could we access them? Could we tear open a gateway like in Stranger Things? The obstacles are enormous. Creating a stable wormhole would require exotic matter we've never observed. Accessing quantum parallel worlds would violate fundamental principles, and bubble universes are receding faster than light speed, permanently unreachable. But scientists at CERN are actively looking for signs of extra dimensions. When particles collide at high energies, some theories predict energy could leak into higher dimensions, leaving detectable signatures. So far, no evidence. But the search continues. The upside down. What would it really be like? What if a parallel dimension like the upside down actually existed? What might it be like? If it's a quantum parallel world, it might start identical to ours, but diverge at every quantum decision. Over time, these parallel Earths could be unrecognizable, some thriving, some destroyed. If it's a wormhole to another bubble universe, the other side could have completely different physical laws. Atoms might not form, gravity could work differently. Life as we know it might be impossible. The upside down appears as a dark, decaying version of our world. As a wormhole connecting to an alien dimension influenced by our world, that's actually closer to plausible physics. The vines, the floating particles, the hostile ecosystem, these could represent life evolved under different conditions. The darkness could result from different electromagnetic properties where light doesn't propagate like it does here. And the monsters? In a dimension with different evolutionary pressures, life could take forms we can barely imagine. The philosophical implications. The possibility of parallel dimensions raises profound questions. If infinite parallel universes exist, every possible version of you exists somewhere. Every choice you didn't make, you made in another world. Does that comfort you or terrify you? Some argue the multiverse explains why our universe seems fine-tuned for life. In infinite variations, at least some universes would have the right conditions. We exist in one not because of design, but because we couldn't exist anywhere else. But critics point out, if we can't test these other universes, is the multiverse really science or philosophy in mathematical clothing? The debate continues. So what if the upside down was real? The answer? It might be. Parallel dimensions aren't just science fiction anymore. There's serious scientific possibilities emerging from our best theories about reality. Quantum mechanics suggests infinite parallel worlds. General relativity allows for wormholes. String theory requires extra dimensions. Cosmic inflation creates bubble universes. Could we ever open a gateway like in Hawkins? Almost certainly not with current technology. The energy requirements would be astronomical, but almost certainly not isn't the same as impossible. Every day, physicists probe deeper into reality. Quantum computers push boundaries. Particle accelerators search for extra dimensions. Cosmologists map space-time itself. We're finding answers stranger than any fiction we could imagine. The next time you see a light flicker unexpectedly, remember that the universe is far stranger and more mysterious than we ever imagined. Parallel dimensions might be real. Somewhere, another version of you might be wondering the same thing. And in the vast multiverse, if it exists, every story, every possibility, every version of reality plays out, even the upside down. What if the upside down was real? Maybe the better question is, what if it already is? If this idea made you pause, question, or rethink reality, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring unsettling what-if scenarios like this, subscribe for more stories that blur the line between science and imagination. What if the upside down was real? Maybe the better question is, what if it already is?